That, of course, was the Circus Song, which was the subject of the Third Street Corner rag. You can find that in the description of this video, along with some tablature that shows you how to play what you just heard. I'm going to give you a couple extra suggestions that weren't mentioned in the Street Corner rag that might prove helpful as you try to learn this one. The first comes here, right here, that run of notes. I don't indicate it in the tablature, but the way I played it at the beginning of the video was I hammered on from the second to the third fret, pulled off to the second fret, pulled off to the first fret, pulled off to the open string. So my fingers are pretty much all three of them set up and ready to get that whole run of notes with only one pick attack. And that can be really helpful as you try to gain more speed on this, is basically trying to eliminate how much you have to use your picking hand and starting to use the fretting hand to pick notes itself with various combinations of hammer-ons and pull-offs. I do mention this in the Street Corner rag, this crazy little run of notes at the end of your first time through the main theme. That's how I played it in the video, was picking the first note of the four and then hammering on all the other notes. That, at the same time, could be a useful picking exercise if you're trying to get better at down-up picking. You could also try doing alternate picking on that run, but you'll probably find, as you try to go faster and faster, those hammer-ons and pull-offs come in really handy. At the same time, don't worry at all about going fast at first. Just try to play the notes nice and clean, and as you get more and more comfortable with it, that speed will start to come along and you might not even notice it at first. It can be a really fun song to try to play with someone else. At the beginning of the video, I was just playing along to a little loop that I recorded. It's a very simple rhythm part that you can use to accompany this, and it goes like this. You start on the second fret of A, and you're going to alternate between the second fret of A and the fourth fret of D. So what you heard in that backing track started with alternating between those two notes 4 times, and then move up one set of strings. Alternate another 4 times, come back down, and then you're going to move up to the 4th and the 6th fret, 5th and the 7th fret, 2nd and 4th fret of the low E and the A string, and then back to where you started, just that first note. So it should be something like and that gives you a nice little backing part you can play. It's very fun when you play with someone else. What you can do is you can trade the part back and forth, start off really slow. Each time you play through, try to go a little bit faster and just go until you can't handle it anymore, and then you just dial it back, or you wait till the next jam session. So that's the Circus Song, and I think anytime you get a song in your head that is one of these songs that you've heard in your periphery throughout your whole life, so much that you know really well how it goes. Some other examples are maybe You Are My Sunshine or The Star-Spangled Banner, something that you could walk down the street and whistle to yourself. Those are great songs for trying to figure out the melodies, where they are on the fretboard, and even better for trying to figure them out by ear, because when you have a really clear understanding of how the song should sound, those are often the best ones for first developing your ear and trying to basically line up the music that you can hear in your mind with where it actually is on your instrument.